No live no way, 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 no live no way. I am Dick Lee, and these are my opinions. This is Bruce. He lives in a small community in Golden Spring, St. Andrew. Whilst I am not sure that he's homeless, what I what makes him interesting is that he has one of the weirdest and most interesting jobs. His job, which he's quite good at apparently, is to stare at people for long hours. I've noticed him doing it. You can stare at one person for hours and hours without blinking. What is his pay? Well, his pay, as he would put it, is quarter bread and butter and a bag juice. He does this every day. Every time I see him, he wants quarter bread and butter and a bag juice. And the most interesting part is that even if he just got quarter bread and butter and a bag juice, comes back staring at people to get quarter bread and butter and a bag juice. Whenever you ask him what he wants, quarter bread and butter and a bag juice. It's interesting to me, very interesting, because while his situation may be unique, what he does is not. We see a lot of homeless people in many major towns like Halfway Tree. We see them on the roads. You're walking past and they're asking you for your stuff. No, I believe this is wrong. A lot of people are going to get upset at me at this point, but I still maintain my belief that this is a wrong practice. Now here's why. Let's look at the numbers, right? In a busy thoroughfare like say Halfway Tree, each day about 3,000, maybe more, persons will pass a homeless person, right? Whether they're passing, walking to go buy something, or they're walking to the bus stop, or some other reason. If 3,000 persons pass a homeless person every day, and of that 3,000 people, 10% or 300 gives that homeless person an average of 50 Jamaican dollars, right? That homeless person will be making 50 times 300, which is $15,000 per day. Minimum wage is $6,500, I believe, in Jamaica per week. $6,500 per week. They are making $15,000 per day. Okay? Now, why is this interesting? It's because they're not doing anything. All they're doing is annoying people and asking them for their stuff. And people are actually giving them stuff. And remember, $50 is just an average. You're going to have people who are going to give them $200-$300. You understand? And here's the most interesting part. They do not have any expenses, because even food, they're not just asking you for money, they're also asking you for food. So what do they use that money to do? This money that they have collected is tax free. The government doesn't see any tax out of this. They make about $90,000 per week. That's a whole heap of money. People who are working hard 9 to 5 are not making $90,000 per week. They are making $6,500 per week, and they are working very hard, right? Now, let's look at it at even a wider scale. These people make 390,000 Jamaican dollars per month, which is about 3,025 US dollars per month. Or if you want to look at it annually, they're raking in $4.68 million per year, which is about US $36,300 per year. That's a lot of money. Understand? I heard a story, I don't know how true it is, of a rich man who actually parked his car nearby and he just did begging to maintain his wealth. I'm not 100% sure about this, but I'm saying these people are raking in a lot of money for doing absolutely nothing, right? They work approximately 26 days per week per month because let's say they don't work on a Sunday, which is if you go out there on a Sunday, I'm pretty sure you're gonna see them. But the traffic on a Sunday is not as significant as the other days of the week. So we eliminated that, and this figure is so high, right? A lot of these people though, they are not unrehabilitatable. I believe these people should be taken off the street and given a second chance. Meaning, a lot of these people might have fallen hard times and they're unable to pay their mortgage or some other reason, but they lose their homes and they end up on the road that way. A lot of these people, other people, they might be suffering from some mental disability. But I do not believe that anyone is actually mad. I don't understand the concept. I mean, I'm very smart and it makes a lot of concepts that are too, I don't know, but it makes them hard for me to understand. One of them that I hope somebody in the description, in the comments below, will be able to assist me with is this thing about mad people. How can you say that somebody is mad, but they're asking you for food? That doesn't make sense. How do you know that okay, I need to survive, but you are saying that you are mad? It doesn't make sense. If you are mad, then survival instinct is out the window. If you are mad, you're just working on impulse, and these impulse will not include survival instinct. If somebody tries to commit suicide, then you can say that person is mad because they are trying to harm themselves. That person, somebody can say, okay, they are mad, and most of the time people will say these persons are not mad. And usually the reason for that is that these persons are trying to escape something. So they're trying to escape something, which proves that they are not mad, which goes back to my point, my earlier point. There are no person that are mad. You understand? These homeless people need to be taken off the road and put in some kind of rehabilitative institution where they can reintegrate into society. Meaning that, meaning simply that if, for example, a carpenter, but he lost his house or whatever, you give him a fresh start. You give him somewhere to live. You provide him with a job until such time as he can move on back into society as a regular member of society. Because these people who are walking around begging people, they are a strain on society. A lot of people might say, Well, it gives a lot of people might not feel this way because it gives them an opportunity to claim that they are doing something good. However, you're not doing anything good because these people are just wasting their life. They're just wasting away. All they're doing is just sitting down somewhere waiting for somebody else to work hard and give them stuff. That's just lazy. Those kind of people will prevent society from advancing. Their your role in society can't just be to prevent food from spoil because we all do that. That's what everybody does. Everybody eats. So how can you say okay, um, these people are okay? Doesn't matter if they give you the opportunity to feel that you have done something good or to feel good about yourself. There are lots of people who there are lots of working people who you could have given that same money to that would have made some contribution back to society. But because they are not homeless and they don't appear homeless and dirty, you do not do this. I show you a situation. It's much if somebody was in clean clothes, right, in halfway tree, people would not pay them any mind. They would not this cash that they are giving to people who are dirty and homeless and whatever. These people would not get this money from anybody. These people that I'm talking about in their clean clothes and whatever, these people who would have a home to go back to and stuff like that, these people would be able to make some contribution and will make some contribution to society, to the advancement of society. But they would not be given the time of day, right? So a lot of people might be saying, my thing can't work. Can't take them off the street, rehabilitate them and reintegrate them into society. And if they cannot be reintegrated into society, I think we should kill them, get rid of them. They are a problem. They're an infestation. In fact, I would go as far as to say they are parasites. They are parasites because they're taking so much from society, and they're doing nothing. They're not. Their contribution to society can be live without. We can live without their contribution to society, right? But let me show you that we can actually rehabilitate these homeless persons. In 2015, I believe, the President of the United States, one Barack Obama at the time, came to Jamaica. But before he came to Jamaica, the Prime Minister did the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Hashtag, that Prime Minister is a jackass. She paved all the roads, right? And clean up all the streets. But here's the part that was most interesting. She took all the homeless people and find somewhere to put them for the duration of the president's visit. However, here's why I say she's dumb. She's saying that she's making Jamaica presentable to the president. But when the president comes here and see Jamaica look nice and clean and whatever and whatnot, the president is gonna say, and by the way, he didn't even use the roads. He didn't use the roads. He traveled by a helicopter. But here is the thing now. When he comes and see a clean Jamaica, not even a madman on the road, he's gonna say Jamaica all right. So whatever funds he would have allocated to assist Jamaica is going to probably go to Haiti or one of those countries that do not sweep their needs under the rug. But I say this to say that just like they could have done at that point to move all the madmen, all the homeless men off the road, they can move them off the road permanently. Understand? They can do that. And I believe they should do that. That is what they should do. These people do not play any vital role in society. And we need to not have people like those if we want to advance our society. I'm the Clee, and these were my opinions. Like the video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.